is a $20 million plane, and this is Steve. He's selling it. Should we take a look inside?
Let's go. As soon as you walk in, we have this fantastic galley. It's got a really big counter space. It has the espresso machine, the coffee machine. It has all the storage for the refrigerator, the microwave. Flight attendant prepares everything from here. On the right side here, we have crew rest. This is important when you're taking a flight, usually over 10 hours. Sometimes you bring a third crew member to be able to exchange them so everybody's fresh along the way. As you enter into the main cabin, most of the time where the CEO sits over in these front two seats, and usually this is where everybody sort of sits at the beginning. This is the important seat because this is where all the controls are for the aircraft, and usually the majority of people are right-handed. Also gives you all the controls to be able to look directly up into the cockpit if you want to try to scream at the pilot, or if he turns around and say everything's okay, things like that.
You've mentioned that people start out their journeys in this part of the cabin. Why would that be the case?
The main reason is because usually when you get closer to the engines in the back, it's a little bit noisier. And also the flight attendant will be walking through back and forth. It's just a closer place to sit. And by the way, these seats over by the conference table are not as wide as these. So these are wider, they're more comfortable, and it's just a little bit more roomy. You usually don't sit here if you're going to be sitting having a meal or having a conference, or if you have some people who need to meet or children that sit there and play.
Moving down the cabin, tell us more about this area.
This is the midsection of the aircraft. This is the conference floor. This table, which opens up as a dining table, but also it can be pushed down, and when it goes all the way down to the bottom, we take out this cushion here, raise across the bottom, it becomes a double bed. Let's walk through to the rear section here.
Wow.
So here we are in the rear section of the airplane. This is normally a divan, a couch that's pulled out and becomes a double-sized bed. This is made up for people who want to get on the airplane at night. Immediately, as soon as you take off, you get in the bed, you go to sleep, you wake up, you're in your destination. Of course, you have two chairs across from you. This is in case if there's a couple sleeping here and one gets up in the middle of the night and there's still people in the forward cabin, they can still get up, sit in the chair, do some work, and not disturb the other person.
But I understand this section also folds into an additional bed.
Exactly. This chair can reverse and the back goes down and it becomes another single bed.
Fantastic. That's quite a lot of beds on this aircraft. How many people roughly can this aircraft sleep?
Well, it depends on who they are. If they're children or there's a couple, you can put two here plus one is three, and you can get two more on the conference table, that's five, and then you have two more in the front, that's seven. 7 places maximum sleeping. Of course, everybody can sit in their individual chair, the backs go back, and you can sleep, so you can actually sleep as many as 14 in here, but it's not in a lay-down bed situation. Back here now, we're in the rear lab. It's got a vacuum lab, it's got the sink, which you can come in and see. On this side here, we have full cabinets so that you can hang your clothes, have towels, all kinds of things like you would at your office or your home. This is the baggage area. As you can see, it's huge in here, and you can carry about 14 large suitcases in here. And you can access it during flight, so if you forget something in your bag, you can easily take it out.
So what's the maximum amount of people this aircraft can accommodate?
It's 13, you have 4 here, 4 in the middle, and 5 in the back.